All right, cool. All right, so we're starting live. So like I said, Moses, we're going to go over the Keepa charts. I'm going to share my screen. Cool. All right. So, wow, this is weird. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go over some of the things here. All right. So we're going to look at some of the sites that we can use OA X-ray on. And I actually created just a document that you can use.
Okay.
Right? Is start to go through some of these stores on the document and then drop the date that you went through it. So I'll show you how it goes now. So retail arbitrage here. All right, so the list is OA X-ray website. And once this pops up. Cool. All right, so the date reviewed here. Put the date that you actually went through the website.
Okay.
We're literally probably going to go through all of these eventually. Sake of time, let's go through Disney here. A, B, C, D. Let's try the Disney store. Yep. All right. These go.
Hey, Daryl, you're breaking up.
Can you see? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Most?
Hey. Yes.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is when we go to sales.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look at toys and plush. So we'll hit the OA X-ray button here. And for the sake of the training, we already went over OA. What we're just waiting to do is actually try to get some examples in of how we can actually look at the Keepa charts. Let's see while this is loading up.
It's 100,000 rank, right?
Yeah, we can do 100,000. Actually, as the time gets nearer, I might increase the rank to 200,000. But for now, 100,000 is fine.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Doesn't look like there's a lot here. All right, so here's something here. $24, but for the sake of looking at things. All right, so if you look at this one, this is the Disney Star Wars Death of Vader. It's a real listing because it says by Disney, and it also has more than one picture.
Yes.
So if you look at that, all right. So we're trying to wait for the Keepa to load here.
Mm.
Fix this out. So if we look at this Keepa chart, notice, and we'll go through it one by one here. Let's see. All right. So on your Keepa chart, you don't have to have this one. The first difference between mine and yours is that I have a second chart.
Yes.
The second chart at the bottom, the second chart
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom actually shows how many is in stock, new items,
Oh,
or collectible, right?
okay.
So the first thing that I really want you to pay attention to is there is no orange marker. So the main markers, there's usually an orange one, a blue one, and a black one. The orange markers mean Amazon. The blue markers means a new item by a third party seller. And then a
Okay.
black marker is a used item. So for this, there's no orange markers.
Yes.
That Amazon never sold this product, right?
Oh,
So this means
okay.
the only people that sold this product were other people that sold it through Amazon, but Amazon never sold this product itself. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing I want you to realize. Now the next thing is you see the sale. Let's bring it down to something like a week. All right. So you see how the sales rank goes up and it goes down, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But you see the price is staying the same.
Yes. The
You see,
marketplace.
yep, the marketplace new. The marketplace new price didn't change, but the sales rank changed.
Mm-hmm.
So that lets you know that people are buying this item.
Okay. Got it.
Okay? So the way the sales rank works is the higher the sales rank,
Mm-hmm.
the not it's the worse of the product. So a low sales rank means it's a good product. So if you look at it, every time you see the sales rank, every time you see a peak in the graph,
Yes.
that's how you know that the sales rank is getting better and there's sales. Anytime you see that the graph goes down, there's less people buying it. More than likely no one has brought it and
Mm,
the sales
okay.
rank is getting worse. So the only way that a sales rank drops is buying the item. But if someone's buying the item, then the sales rank increases,
Mm, okay.
right? So the sales rank gets lower the sales rank, the better. The higher the sales rank, it means that people are not buying it as much. Now,
Okay.
in this instance, sometimes when most of the time, if you see the sales rank jump up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you see how this one went from 15,000 to 12,000,
Mm-hmm.
right? That could mean
Yes.
that means that there was a sale. Now
Yes.
we don't know. Most of the time, if you were just using this one graph right here, you wouldn't know how many sales happened. But if you see where it says 32,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it looks like, let's see here, 32, couple of sales. Looks like there was a couple of sales, but the sales may have been, let's see,
I'm sorry. What does it mean? The second chart. What does it mean?
the second chart shows you how many items are in stock.
Mm,
So
okay.
how many people are selling this item,
Mm, okay.
right? So let's say for this, you see how it's 33, and then
Yes,
it
I
goes
see it.
down to 32.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, because of the fact that the Keepa chart usually it takes about an hour or so to kind of re-update the update itself, but you'll see
Okay.
the offer count goes from 33 to 32, and then you'll see right here the sales rank increases. I mean, the sales rank drops.
Okay.
This is how you know that one item sold. So you see that the sales rank went from 14,000 to
Yeah.
9,000. I know that it was a sale, and I
Okay.
also know that it was a sale because my offer count went from 33 to 32.
Yes. One
Right?
item sold.
Yep. So now you see these little jumps here,
Yes.
right? That doesn't always mean that it's a sale. Most of the time, jump is from 14,000 to 9,000.
Mm.
Hello?
So you're breaking up, Dara.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm sorry. So here from 14,000 to 9,000 shows that it's a sale. So this is a true sale. But these other
Mm.
jumps may not necessarily be a sale. It may be
Yes.
that the Keepa chart is readjusting. Because if you
Okay.
because if you look at it, the new offer count,
It's still 32.
yep. See? So some of these doesn't necessarily mean it's a sale. But this one right here from 11,000 to 9,000, that looks like it
Mm.
may have been a sale, but what happened was somebody might have just had more. Amazon might have replenished, but it looks like that jump was big enough for it to be a sale, right?
Yes.
So let's say here from 7,000, from 12,000 to 7,000, that's a big jump. So that had to be a sale.
Okay.
But even though the new offer count didn't drop, sometimes Amazon might have more in stock, or the third party might have more in stock, or they may get some more in stock, and then Amazon might have them on reserve.
Okay.
What took place here, even though
So that's why
your
the stocks remains 45,
yeah,
even
even
if
though the
there's
stock remains at 35, someone still brought the item. So
okay.
my only guess is that Amazon may have put some in reserve,
Mm.
but just because the new offer count didn't change doesn't mean necessarily that a sale didn't take place. So this right here, this is small. This may have been a sale. It may
Mm.
not have been a sale. Um, but even though the new offer count didn't change, but it looks like if you look at the offer count, you
Yes.
see how it's going up.
It's
So
increasing.
my guess is people are continuously adding items, and sometimes if an item is on back order or reserve, it might not show up until tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is the sale. You see how that goes from 18,000 to 14,000,
Yes.
right? That's a 4,000 point drop. So there had to be some type of sale there, even though your new offer count didn't move.
Mm.
This one as well, from 16,000 to 7,000, right?
Okay.
That's just about double this one. So in my guess, I would say that this may have been one or two sales. But
Okay.
but as you can see, your new offer count didn't move.
Yes.
So when you're looking at the graph, you want to make sure you look at the peaks. The peaks pretty much represent a sale, but it's those big spikes from 14 to 7, big jumps means the peak. If
Yes.
you want to
Okay.
make it easy, it's pretty much you're looking for the hills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you see the hill, sale. If you see a hill, it's a sale. If you see it going downhill, that's not good. Uphill is good. Right? Okay, so we can look at some other items. This Star Wars Millennium Falcon lighting decor toy lamp. Trying to find something that Amazon was on. Let's see. Pretty sure Amazon was on this. Okay, so Sphero Star Wars BB-8 droid. We know this is a real listing because it's by Sphero. It has more than one picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also it has a lot of reviews. So that means a lot of people, over 1,500 people bought this item.
Okay.
Yep. So let's see. Okay, perfect. Now, remember I was telling you before, I'm going to move on to the sales rank. You see the orange?
Yeah. The Amazon.
Yep. So that means anytime you see orange, that means Amazon is selling the item, and Amazon is in stock, right?
Okay.
So if you look at it, Amazon was selling this item for $125. They also sold it for $149. It looks like. Yep. So the highest price was $149. Now we can check that. Yep. You see where in your statistics, your highest price was $149 by Amazon.
Yes.
Yep. So, and if you look at it, sorry, I'm trying to keep it open. Your highest price for statistics was $149 on February 14th from Amazon. Now, your marketplace new, the highest price was $234.99, and that was on September the 4th. Now, I would say that the price got that high because Amazon probably ran out of stock.
Okay.
Right? So as of right now, the price is $148.95. And we can look at Marketplace New, right? So you see how this price here, the Marketplace New is usually, most of the time it's equal to Amazon. Sometimes the Marketplace New is lower, and that could potentially mean that the shipping price is not included, right? So this this item might cost $5 to $10 to ship. Let's see where. Looks like. I don't necessarily. Well, let's see. Okay. So let's see. This is a month's view. Wow. So at some point in time, somebody sold this item for $1.41.
Okay.
Which was a really good price. So somebody sold this for 57. Somebody, wow. So as you can see, as you're reading the graph, you can see what people are selling it for. Someone sold this for 73. Someone sold it for $57.99, which is really cheap.
A lot more different.
Okay. Yeah, it's really cheap. So let's say we brought this at $57.99. We could then resell it for $124, right? So our job is to look for items that are under market value, and we can do that through the Keepa. right? So
Okay.
eventually what we want to do is we're going to find good products and then we're going to track them. So let's say this Sphero Star Wars BB droid. If this item ever got to $57 again, we would buy it. And we can actually go into track product. And let's say $60 or less. Perfect. So now anytime that this item gets below $60, I will get an alert. But for right now, this product shows 148. So right now, this product is a hot product. If we look at the sales rank, okay. Let's see. Okay. So if you look at this item here, right? It says, let's go down to, all right. So this is number 3 in toys and games, electronics for kids, remote and app controlled figures and robots. This is number 3. So this item is a hot item. But if you look at it, right? Look, when your Keepa chart, it doesn't have a sales rank. You see, I'm clicking the sales rank, but there's no green line. The sales rank is on your right-hand side here, but there's no green line to indicate how good it's selling. So if you look at the sales rank here, look where it says the lowest that it's ever been is number 1. The highest that it's ever been is number 5. But as of right now, it doesn't have any sales rank. It doesn't have any type of indication that it's selling. But if I was to look at this, just because it doesn't have a sales rank, that doesn't mean that this item's not selling. If you look at the new offer count, you see how it's moving, right? 362, 367, 3. Every day the offer count's changing. So that means that this item is definitely selling, but for some reason it's selling so much that they can't keep a sales rank on it. And it's it's electronic item as well. So sometimes
it's selling from the other sellers.
Well, it could be selling from the other seller. When you look at the offer count, the new offer count, right?
Yes, I see.
The new offer count could be Amazon, or it could be a marketplace new.
Okay.
It's not just a third party. It could be Amazon or marketplace new in this case, because of the fact that there's only one. Technically, there's only one new offer. They lump Amazon and the third party seller into one category.
Okay, let's see.
It's new offer. And then used offers has its own. So if you look at the marketplace used, which is the black line, you can see as well. So this item is selling both new and used. So just because it doesn't have a sales rank, that doesn't mean it's not selling. It's really selling. If you look at the new offer count, you can see that it's really selling. But another indicator, if an item doesn't have a sales rank, look at the reviews. I always look at the reviews. This item has over 1,500 reviews. So that means a lot of people is buying the item. Another thing we want to look at, if an item doesn't have a sales rank, probably means it's a hot item, but you also want to look at the actual reviews. So let's see, customer questions, right? So look at this right here. The last review was 4 hours ago,
Mm.
right? The next review was 11 hours ago, was 15 hours ago, right? So we had 3 reviews within 15 hours, reviews within 1 day,
That's a very
right?
good product.
That's a very good product. Now, if you think about it, not everyone is going to leave a review. So if only 4 people left a review, that means that 20 people might have bought this product and 4 only left a review.
Okay.
Not all the time do people leave reviews. So that's how you know that the item is really selling,
Yes.
right? Look, 3 days ago, so the product is really selling. So if we were to ever find this product at 67 or something below market value, we would definitely buy this. Just because we know that it's a hot item. And that's how you read the charts, right? So anytime you see a lot of dips, you'll know that the marketplace is dropping, but you'll also get a chance to see if the product is selling. Now, if there's no sales rank, automatically go to reviews. How many reviews are there? And then the next thing you want to go to is to see when was the last time a review was left. If a
Okay, got
review
it.
was left in 4 hours ago, then that's a good indication that the item's selling pretty well, and you can
Yes.
put that on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Yep. All right, so let's look at another item, and then I'm going to let you run the show. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's look at this Chibago Star Wars. All right. So it looks like this item has more than one picture. It has 211 reviews,
Mm-hmm.
more than one picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we look at this Keepa chart, as soon as it finished loading. All right. So since there's no orange right here, that means
Yes.
Amazon never sold this item,
Okay.
right? Amazon never sold it. The next thing we look at, marketplace new. The marketplace new price is at $39.99, and it
Mm-hmm.
looks like, look at it, at $39.99 there was, it looks like, let's see here, the new offer count dropped. You see where the sale was? Right here. One sale happened.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, most. That's not a sale. Um, when they raised the price, boom, they dropped the price and they sold. Right, so the sales rank was 900 and went all the way up to 217. So they dropped the price from $39.99 to $39.14, and for some reason it sold. Somebody liked it at that price. The next sale was at $39.14. So this item is selling, but it's not really selling a lot, right?
Yes.
If you look at the chart, it says about 3.3 of these per month. And we can also look at, now when you see something, when you see the all sign, the all means
Yes.
how long the item was being sold. So this item was being sold for 461 days total.
Yes.
So this is a 461 day old listing. And as you can see, it does have sales. It sold for $39 in it's probably August. So it looks like it was selling for $39.99, mainly. But if we were to find this item for under $39.99, it would be a good deal. Look at how many reviews that it has. It has a lot of reviews. But this is just this one item. Right? So look at this. This has the whole listing has 211 reviews, but do you see all these other items in the listing? Right? So all of these items, all of the reviews could be under any of these items. So let's see here. And a new Keepa chart will pop up for each different, we call these variations. For each different variation, there's a new Keepa. Yep. So you see how this one looks different than the last one?
Yes.
Yep. See? It's still saying 3.3 a month. So I would guess that 3.3 a month is how much the whole listing sells. So let's see. Yep. 30. So this item sells at 36. It's sold at 39. And it's sold at 39. So that's just a little bit more about the Keepa charts. I'm going to end the recording. Stop screen sharing. All right. So that just was a little bit more about the Keepa charts. Something simple, but just wanted to give